Okay, so I'll do this instead. I am live. Hey everyone, it's Gretchen here. I don't think I'm backwards. Let me hold this up and see if I can read Sharpie on it. Yes, okay. No one's here yet? Oh, there I am. Oh, great picture of me on there. Thanks, YouTube. Oh, I have two people. Hey everyone, it's Gretchen here. Vintage Cat Paws, how's everyone doing? You're good, Chris. Chris just came in the house. And where's the live chat at? I have my computer over here because I had to switch my phone around. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm good. How's everyone doing? And now, how do I get the chat in this? Chris, how do I get the chat in this? Should be there, like I'm talking, right? I can see myself. I can't see what I'm saying.
You can't see what you're saying?
No,
or you can't see what they're saying?
Oh, no, well, right there. Oh, got it. Oh.
Yeah, you just said got it, and then...
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
There you go.
Yay! I want to see if I can scooch this over a bit. I can't see what anybody's saying over here. Hi, Tammy. First time here. Thanks for coming. There. Now I can see. Okay, you can hear me fine. I can see your names. And yay! Well, my first live, so I'm a lot nervous and a little bit excited. And I have everything here. Hopefully it all goes well with no roughness. And so I'm working it pretty much like everybody else does. In my description box below, it has my Gmail address. So if you, and I'll hold up a number and say how much it's going to be. And if you want it used, comment that number. And if you're first, you win it. And then at the end, if you can just email me at catandpaws1@gmail.com, your real name, your YouTube name, and your shipping address, and your PayPal address. And then I'll send you an invoice, and then I'll mail it out once you pay it. Okay, so are we ready to start this? The teeth go out. My cat's in the house, and she's been going in and out all day. So I might have to get up and let her out in a minute because she was meowing. I'm like, I'm busy. I'm trying to get this done. So let me shake my nerves. We'll get going. First up, you can't see that right. Okay. I have my numbers in front of me. Oh, I was going to take this out of the box. It's a Jumping Jolly Santa wind chime. And the box is May, you know, it's... Hi, Lisa. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Kim. Hi. Did I get everybody? Tammy, yes. And I'm going to take it out of the box for you. It is in the plastic, so you can see what it looks like. And you can hear it jingle. I took it out yesterday. I was down in the, down in the basement. That's where I keep everything at. And going through all my boxes and saying, I don't know what to pull out, but... Oh, good. Can you hear that? There's the Jumping Santa. He's on a spring, and the spring is in really nice shape. And I'll try to angle it, this way? Yeah, because if you guys are watching with the camera sideways, the chat comes up on one side. And there's the Merry Christmas. On the back, there is a little bit of the gold flaking did come off, but not terribly bad. And all the chimes are there. It does say made in Hong Kong right there. And it has, this is all plastic. It's on a string, and there's the present. Now, if you look at the box, they show a little red string right there. Where's it at? Right there. But his present just looks like a styrofoam block at this point. So anyways, Jumping Jolly Santa Wind Chime. That's probably like now my ears are hurting. But he is number 20 and $6. And we have a train going by. Number $26. If anybody wants a Jolly Jumping Santa. I'm just going to set him right over here. We'll package him up later. That's the only noisy one I have. He's out of the way. All right. Now, I don't think he's vintage. He's probably actually very new. And, hey, Kevin, how are you? Long time no see. Yeah, Lisa, he is like a 60s looking Santa for sure. And you can go, there's like a fairy and there's also an angel you can get as well, like on eBay. So anyways, this owl, he holds something in the back, whatever you want, money, gift card. He has button eyes, like a pom-pom eye there. He's on a string and he's cloth. So he is number 4 and he is $2. If anybody wants them, comment number 4 below. Whew, I'm sweating. Okay, next up. Again, another newer item, but then after this, I think, except for the exception of one, everything else is vintage. So these Dancing Santas. It is a tea light holder. See there, the groove inset. I'll even throw in a tea light out of my own personal collection. The trunks are up, which I understand is supposed to mean good luck. They are a blue color. No chips or cracks. And the sticker is a made in China sticker distributed by SAP Trading Incorporated, California. But he was just too cute not to throw into the cell. So I thought, oh, you know, elephants, and he's blue and he fits so much, and I like elephants. But he is number 6 and he is $6, or should I say they are, because there's a set of 3 triplets. $6 for number 6. This is nice though. The house is quiet. Well, Samantha just left for work. Chris just came in. Chloe's at daycare, thank goodness. They are cute, Lisa. Yes, they are. And you know, when I buy stuff, a lot of my intentions are, if someone else doesn't want it, then I'll just keep it eventually. But there's a lot of avenues to push goods, so you know, why not? Oh, my curtains. I've had those since I got them at Bed Bath & Beyond, probably back in 2000. I want to say 2002, maybe, when we lived down in Virginia Beach. They came with us up here, so now I'm in Pennsylvania. All right, so moving on to these Amber. They are Airco. AIRKO. I believe they're called thumbprint. Your thumb fits in there real nice. They are shakers. There's a set of 2. Great for fall decorating. Oh, I am shipping from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, just right outside of it, Warminster. So 18974. And I guess I could throw this out there. You know, the more you purchase and the bigger your box gets, of course, then I would just put it in a flat rate shipping box. So then after that, you know, poundage really doesn't matter, because I don't think I have what they can hold up to like 50 pounds. And I don't have anything really super heavy. So, and there's Bella. Okay, so back to the shakers. They are a set of 2. Now let me show you the holder. It's nice it comes with the holder. However, there's always a however, right? It does need some TLC there. I don't know if the person who owned this previously like spilled something on it and didn't clean it up right away, so it maybe just ate away. And I did just give it a quick wash, but I don't know if you could spray paint that. I don't know much about correcting metal, but you know, it is a metal holder. As far as the shakers go, they still have their stone in there, so I'm sure what they were probably made for like an oil, so you can shake out your oils. So the stone's in that one, and the stone in the cork board is actually cork is in both of them. So, and the lids are pristine. Like, how did they even spill something on that metal? Because the lids are great. But there you go. They're amber. It is number 9. And they are $10 if anybody's interested. Number 9, $10 for the Airco shakers. Chili fork.
But she's
Oh.
only gonna fix.
All right. Moving on. How's everybody doing on this first day of autumn? I'm on vacation this week, so this is fun. Pop-up live sales. What I'm doing. My name's Gretchen, Vintage Cat and Paws. If anybody's interested or just joining, and I'm just seeing if anybody's interested in buying any of my items I have. So I have a small donkey planter, and I put with ears up. Ears up. So where's he at? There we go. I found him because I have a couple donkey planters. All right, so this donkey planter has his ears up. He is small. Bella went out.
Yeah.
Okay. He's still there. Just at probably like 5 1/4 inches long and not quite 2 inches high. So small. So there's the flowers on one side. No flowers on the other side. It's Walls, Japan. There's the sticker. There's the inside. And there is some crazing. I don't feel any chips or cracks. Not even like a hairline crack, but there is crazing. So for the small donkey planter with the flowers on one side, and it's number 11 for $6. Number 11 for $6 for the donkey planter with the ears up. It's very sunny out here, Lisa. Oh yeah, and it did get chilly here. It was, I think it set record lows in the Poconos. They were down to the 30s, well 30, and we were like down the 30s, and then Philadelphia I think got down like 40 something this morning. But it's rebound nicely. It's 70 plus degrees out there. I'd have my window open, but train keeps going by. They're hustling their things out there. It is Walls, WALLS, and it does say, let me put my glasses on, registered U.S. Patent Office, made in Japan. And he is, I mean, probably I would gander, I guess, 50s, 60s. I'm trying to feel right there on the corner. I don't think that is a chip. I think it's a piece, and I don't know if I can catch that on camera. It's like an extra piece of ceramic right there, so it is rough. I'll go this way, right there on the corner. But it's not a chip. It's not like the paint's chipped off. It's just they didn't clean it up as well, I guess, before they glazed it. All right, so that's the small donkey planter. I have another small donkey planter. But no, it's sunny here, and Tammy said, oh, it's chilly too, raining in these jackets. Yeah. I mean, I had the jacket on this morning to take the dogs for a walk, but then I was able to you know, come in the house and take it off. All right, next up, I have this Fire King peach casserole with lid. Let me hold it up like that first. So it does come with lid, and the lid is marked 10 and 405. 405, 10 on the lid. And then the bottom is marked Anchor Hawking Fire King, made in USA, 1 pint, 445. And then it does have their emblem on there. Can you see that? Hopefully. I think you can catch that. It is in the peach luster. It looks like they've only ever hand washed it. I would say more, yeah. I mean, a pint, so definitely a smaller side dish. I mean, and you could put them in the oven. So, and I'm just looking at it. I did wash it, just hand washed it, but it's not faded at all, and I don't really see anywhere of the peach luster on it. And I'm just going to fill it real quick. So yeah, I mean, I can tell you across what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So including the handles, it's 7 inches. Not including the handles, you can take that down to 5 inches. So it's 5 inches in diameter. Okay. Yeah, exactly. If you're like 1 or 2 people. But in my hen house, this would be holding, I don't know, not much. So again, it's Fire King, Anchor Hawking with lid. And it is number 14. And it's $7. Number 14, $7. I tell you what, that paper looks pretty nice on camera. I picked out the brightest paper I could find because I don't ever use bright construction paper. And that turned out really nice on camera. Number 14, $7. I set that right back in front of me. So my next item, and you know, I really did try to get some fall in here, but fall and Halloween, I don't have any Halloween. It's so hard to come by. I did score a couple items here and there, and I'm going to do that collab here that's next week with Nesting Haven and the collection Vintage. But I have a lot of Christmas, so heads up on that if you're interested. These are Homeco figurines. Homeco, home interior. So I have the little girl with the Christmas tree. It's a set of 4. But they're 2 different numbers. And I'll give you the numbers on this one. This right here drives me nuts. 5556. And then there's a matchy kid that goes with this one. No, that's not it. Still not it. 5556. So these 2 match together for the numbers, but they all match. It's Christmas. And then this one's 5613. Now he does have some paint wear on the gift itself. And then here's the matchy one with the tree. So again, 5613. And he's in good shape. He doesn't have any wear. So his paint just started coming off. So these 2 match. And there's the bottom. The sticker's off on that one. I think the stickers are off on the other 2. This tree has a star. This tree has a cross. There's the bottoms. Oh, wait. She does have a... Oh, no, it's the same one. Never mind. Just ignore me. Yeah. So anyways, it's a set of 4 Homeco figurines. Christmas time. Number 2 is the number, and $4. Number 2, $4. They are ceramic. They are bisque. There's no glaze on them. And what would you date these? Probably the 80s. Maybe late 70s. Maybe early 90s. Well, I could see 90s because I was buying home interior in the 90s. But again, that's number 2 and $4. Yeah, I love Christmas. I love Halloween. I love fall. It's just all like, I love Easter. I don't know. I can't pick a favorite. But I seem to just enjoy each season as it comes by. And then after, fall, Thanksgiving's done, I wrap it all up and I'm ready to just love Christmas. But homework starts for movies next month. So I'll be watching those. Christmas in October. This one is an elephant planter. He's a little unusual looking. I don't know if you would say that's an owl on the blanket that he's wearing. He is glazed. Sloppy paint job on there. And that's what he looks like on the inside. But his trunk is up and it's supposed to mean good luck. No chips, no cracks. There's the bottom. Again, you can see quite a bit of his white paws are showing. It's a little rough on the bottom of his feet. I don't know why they didn't take the brown the whole way down. I'm trying to feel if that's it. No, he might just be a little chipped on the front paw. Just like wear away. But anyways, he's only $3. He's number 21 for $3. Nice little elephant planter. Nice for a little air succulent or something like that. Your Spanish moss, right? I'm just trying to move him out of my way. All right, and then I have the small donkey planter with the ear up. Yeah, I have like 3 donkey planters. So he's cute. A little odd looking, but cute. He has pink tires, pink flower tires. How can you get around with those? And it looks like he has a cabbage cart. He is just marked Japan, so I don't know the maker. And he's black and white. There again is the inside, nice and clean. I did give these all a good wash when I got them. Yeah, he's really clean on the inside. Again, good for whatever. Planter, succulents, if you wanted to throw something in there. And let me just check his feet real quick. So don't feel anything, but you never know. Here's what the bottom looks like. His ears are intact, no chips or cracks. I'm trying to see if he even has crazing. If he has crazing, he really does not. So, anyways, small donkey planter. He is number 16 and he is $6. Number 16, $6. Yeah. And he is cute. Yes, he is. I'm over there in the corner. Back to Christmas again. So this is, I think you say Kanesho, 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 made in Japan. So it has the gold rim. You know, you can put candies or ornaments or do like a triangle of decoration on him or it. And there's the design. It has a bow and has a tree, and there's the gold trim around it. There are no chips or cracks. And this is number 23 for $3. Number 23 for $3. Did I get that? Yeah.
Right, see you
All
later.
right. See you later. Have fun.
Yep.
This one I put right in front of my eyeball, so I kept losing it in the box. But it's a shoe trinket box. There's what the front looks like. The top. The bottom. And inside. And it doesn't really clasp down, so it doesn't like click. But it's cute though with the little shoes. And it's number 25 for $5. Number 25 for $5. Like this would ship first class. You know, if you only got one thing, it would go first class and it'd be it starts out like $3.25 or something like that. I mean, I've been starting to use Pirate Ship, so they're a little bit cheaper. I'm always struggling what to have for dinner. I know it's only like probably what, 1:30, but I'm always starting to think what's for dinner. Any ideas? What's everybody having for dinner tonight? Yesterday we had Chinese food, and I probably should go to the grocery store after this is done. We'll see. I'm always looking for good ideas. Scarecrow planter. This is probably the closest thing. Oh, that little owl felt thing. That'll have to like fall or Halloween. It is a hobbyist piece, meaning that someone painted it and signed their name to it, and then, you know, probably the studio glazed it for them. So it is JR 1988. He did a pretty darn good job. Black cat, there's the inside. Could be a candle holder. I even brought a frameless candle with me to demonstrate. I don't know if you can see that. But he can also be a planter as well. He is cute. So the Scarecrow planter is number 28 for $7. 28, $7. And then, so I threw these in here. I think they're really cool. They are the needle complimentary from the grocery store. The bag is glassine, and it does say West Germany in the corner there. And then when you take it out of the package, voila. Compliments of your A&P. Does anybody remember going to A&P? We had one. Now it's a giant eagle. My friend's dad worked at A&P. He did the night shift. I think he stocked the shelves at night. But what's even cool about this, when you open it up, there's a divider paper, and then he doesn't want to stick to me. It's full of needles, sewing needles. So they're brand new. It's red and gold. It has your needle threader and threads hand or machine needles. Your needle threader does. You remember those? Yeah, aren't they cool, Kim? I think they are. And yeah, the needles are in there. Your sewing needle. So let me get you a close up. I keep getting off on the camera thing. There, that's probably better. So again, it has its paper divider and its glassine bag. Probably 70s. There's a little bit of, you know, musty, old, but not bad. But just really cool advertising piece to have that's still in its original packaging. I do have two. Now I marked these per each for number 19, and I don't think I'm having much success here, so I will throw it out there. If whoever says 19 first, and if they want both, they can claim both. If not, it'll go to the next person that says number 19. But I do have two. So number 19, $3 each. Gosh, I hope that made sense. $3 each. I have two of them for the A&P needle packaging, advertising in the bag. Number 19, $3 each. Okay, so next up, and I threw this in the middle. I'm not sure if anybody's even interested. It is a journal that I made, and I did this on my Cat and Paws channel for a Christmas and summer series. So this was my journal that I made. So I only made it a couple months ago. So it does have crinkled seam binding that holds it shut. And there is a charm down at the bottom, a Santa sleigh, a bell, and this one says, I think December 25th. It is Tim Holtz. In the front, I should go this way, right here. Oh, this is good, right here. All right, so the tags come out, and then there's a tag up here that come out, and then you can put whatever you want in there. And then it opens up. The bulldog clip you see there with the little bell right there is just holding a scrap pack. So I make scrap packs where I just take and I stamp some things, and I take some Project Life cards, and then I just staple them all together. So I just find various fun things to, and then I staple them or brad them and put them in a journal. And then this is a Cavallini bag. There are Project Life cards in there, and I can't remember the paper pack I used. But there's places to hold things. Tea dyed paper. I use tea, not coffee. And yeah, Kim, I make journals. So I made this a couple months ago. Children's writing paper. There's just a tuck spot with a money envelope tucked in there. It is empty. I don't think I even stamped. No, it's just a money envelope I tucked in there. There is some sewing throughout. Like I sewed that one on. There's a bag with a tag in it. And I stamped Santa on there. Hopefully you can see that. It's really different when you're in front of the camera. Some graphic paper. This is a digital paper. Again, I sewed on a fabric tuck. I thought I had some vintage music paper in here. But maybe not. This is authentic. I do know that. So there's the middle of the signature. Just a bow with, and you can actually pull this up and use it as a bookmark if you wanted to. That's the one with the charm on it. And then it just goes back the other side. There's another fabric ruffle sewn in. This opens up, you can write on it. I tucked some paper in this bag here. There's a pocket. On this one, and there's another scrap pack. There are some tabs. You can see there's tabs. So just a couple tabs throughout. There's another pocket. There is the end with my signature. There's the bag again with some Project Life, and then there's a bag in the back with a library. Well, he slid down in the library card. And then you can just sew it back up. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I know, Tammy, I love to make journals. And that's what I do on my main channel. Mostly I just craft and like candle hauls and stuff. But I haven't done candles in so long because of Chloe. That my granddaughter, she'll be 2 next week, and she just gets into everything. Yes, it is Traveler's Notebook style. Thank you, Lisa. Yes, it is. It is. which, you know, this Traveler's Notebook style. I make mine just 1/4 of an inch bigger, just so when I'm putting it together that my pages, they're pretty good there. But I don't like anything exposed. But there is a tab. I mean, you know, any like the papers exposed out of the cover. So I'll give you a quick measurement. I should know this off the top of my head, but I'm still nervous. So it's 8.5 inches long by, I believe, 4 1/4 wide, 4.5 wide. So my normal price, I price these at is $25. So I did keep it at $25 for number 1. So if anybody wants a journal, $25 number 1. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Yeah, I really do. And there's like, at first I wasn't into the sewing. I really tried to not, you know, I tried to stay away from that. I actually got a really kind of chintzy sewing machine and it broke, and then I went for a better one. And now that I have the better sewing machine, it was definitely worth the investment. I don't despise sewing anymore like I did. So, but before that, I just tried to glue everything. But I kind of like sewing. And then all the metal book corners. So that's that. Let me tie it back up. Sometimes I do the hitch post fasteners, or I like to actually use the elastic cord. That holds the journal shut real nice, and then you don't have to worry about things kind of, you know, if you wrap the string around it and then you take it off and you forget where you put it at, that kind of thing. But this just has the seam binding right on it. Oh, and Lisa, it's yours, number 1. And again, that's $25. Lisa, just let you know that. So I'm going to put, where's my pen at? I'm going to put your name right on this card. I'll send the card with you. Again, in my description box below, it has my email address, catandpaws1@gmail.com. And your name, I know, well, YouTube name, I'm sure it's probably your name, and your shipping address and your PayPal, and then I can just invoice you. And it should be first class. I usually include a couple goodies in with my journals, but I try to keep it first class so it's cheapest, you know, for you. So, and I wrap it up and everything. So thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Enjoy it. You know, December daily, right? December daily. I have some scrapbook paper. I need to go through and cut like my 1 through 25 and just kind of include them in an extra goodie. But I gotta find that scrapbook paper. I know it's somewhere. All right. Do I have any McCall pattern lovers out there? Any at all? I did go through these. They have not been cut up yet. I bought like a big box of them, and some of them I got them to like junk journal with, but I thought, you know, people might want to do their own thing with them. So there's the pattern instructions. Here is the pattern paper, and it's also good for like wrapping gifts as well. And there's no cut up on it, and I matched the pattern to the envelope so it wasn't mixed up. So this one is, I don't do patterns. What would you call it? Dolls and clothes. Right there. Dolls and clothes. McCall's. There's a little picture. Ah, thanks, Lisa. Thank you so much. I know. I really, what I want to do is put together like, I did have some things on Etsy, but they all expired. I want to put some huge ephemera packs together, and maybe just do like a live sale with journals and ephemera packs and vintage. I have some vintage ephemera as well, and I think that would be a success. I think it would be. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think if you'd be interested in something like that, because I've definitely been wanting to do that. This is more fun to like chit chat with people versus take pictures and put them on Etsy. I mean, that's, you know, no biggie. I do it all the time, but this is more fun to interact and you know, I'm able to like kind of just shave off a little because Etsy takes all those fees, and eBay, really. All right, and then this one's Christmas decorations, super pack. What was the super pack? $63.20. Again, let me show you what's inside. The directions and the paper. And I did match it up to the pack. It's like she got them. I'm going to say she. Because, you know, I think women more than men did patterns back in the day. And I still think today too as well. But I think she got these and she opened up the package and looked at them and then put them back in and never touched them. Some she did touch. Some she really cut up quite a bit. But some of these like these, yeah, they've just been opened, but like everything's still in there. Oh, good, Kim, you would be. That's great. So anyways, the McCalls. I have two. I did price them each. So again, it's number 7. If you're the first one for number 7 and you want both, you can get both. But if not, then just claim the one you want. Then if someone else wants the other one. But they are $1 each. The McCall's pattern, $1 each, number 7. I think with the ones I found that are all choppy, I'm going to just go ahead and I think I can decoupage with that paper. Or I could wrap stuff in it too. I know there's some people, some journal people out there, makers that will wrap in that pattern paper and send their journals off in it. All right, these are different. I think they were probably sewing kits. I gotta put my glasses on again. White satin gin. You know, with my nerves right now, I could use a drink. It'd calm me down. This is Burnett's White Satin Gin, distilled London dry gin. And these open up. Oh, look at that mid-century modern pink. They open up. It's not broke. Till I broke it, right? Nah. No, it does click shut. This one says Seagram's VO imported Canadian whiskey. Same size, same pink. This one again is Burnett's White Satin Gin. So these must have been advertisement. And then I have another one that is Burnett's White Satin Gin. White Satin Gin. I think they still make this White Satin Gin. 90 proof. Distilled from grain. The Sir Robert Burnett Company, Baltimore, Maryland. So there's a set of 4 in the pink. I thought, what could they be used for? Well, you know, a variety of things, right? Extra sewing stuff, or your ephemera pieces, or coins, whatever. But so you get 3 satin gins, 1 VO, number 8 for $3. Number 8, $3. Oh, and if you later on you guys change your mind on anything, sorry about that. That fell right in front of the camera. If you change your mind on anything, you can always email me and let me know. Okay. I'm about halfway through. Yeah. Oh, I'm more than halfway through. I'm about 3/4. Hi, Kelly. How are you? I'll let you know, Lisa. I'm subscribed to you, so I'll let you know if I have any problems. But I'll email right away afterwards. I have this Lefton napkin holder. And it is marked on the bottom. I had such a good time with Kelly last night on her live. It was so nice just to chit chat and relax on a Monday evening, because Mondays, you know, normally stink. So the sticker's still there, and you still see the Lefton China. However, you can't really make out the numbers, and it's almost like the stamp was kind of odd like that. This napkin holder, cardinal. I know some people really like cardinals. Hi, Maria. How are you? Oh, that's okay. That's all right. I'll go through a couple more items when I'm like done and just see if anybody has any interest. I can hold them up. So with the Lefton napkin holder, it's number 26 and $5. Number 26, $5. I have my reading glasses on. I have to keep taking them back off. Oh. No, Tammy, I missed the live. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, last night, yes. It was a great conversation. In this time of year just gets me, I just love this time of year. It's the best. September 25th through December 25th is the best 3 months ever. And the rest of the calendar, poo-poo on the rest of the calendar. All right. Any beaters out there? Anybody who wants to go back to the 80s one more time and relive it? I have a glistening angel kit. Yes, spooky talk. True story. It is a beading kit. It's still stapled. So it says back here what's in it. And I'll show that to the camera here. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. And I'm looking in the package saying, I sure hope everything's in there. Because I didn't want to remove the staples and then try to restaple where the holes were. So I guess I could disclaim this as an as is. I think everything's there, but I can't guarantee it unless I ripped it open and looked. But that would take the fun out of it. The original price tag is still on it. $6.23. You can go on Google and pull this up and look and see what they look like completed too. But I don't think this one has any pipe cleaners around its neck or anything like that. So it's one angel, simple instructions and materials for assembling. And it's the glistening angel, the Beatery Craft Products. Still in the package, still stapled with the original price tag. And it's number 3, and it's $10. Number 3, $10 for the beading kit. Fun stuff awaits when you have that. Kim is on my vintage, and I just love her videos. She's so sweet. I just love Kim. So this next item is Christmassy. It's a Hershey tin. The Hershey tin is not Christmassy, and it's not very old either. But there's coasters inside. And 2016 is the tin. Price is still on there. But inside it opens up. And I just love tins. Old, new, just love them because you can do so much with a tin. There's these beaded coasters. There's the back. And I'll show these again real quick when I take them out, but I'll do the brief. There's number 2, number 3, and number 4. I'm trying to keep my video mic over this way because I know I like to tilt my screen over and watch that way. There's the inside of the tin. Nice and clean. All right, again, these are beaded. And let me do a close-up on this. Hopefully I'm getting on camera. There we go. And the backs. You could tell there must have been a sticker there and someone removed the sticker. But they're all like really strong. So let me get through this. So that's what's in it. 4 beaded coasters and a Hershey tin. I picked up my whole stack of numbers right underneath it. It's number 30 and it's $5. Number 30, $5 for the Hershey tin. I know. When I started this channel, and let me take these off. I have a cat and paws channel. I have normal, and I really shot myself in the foot on that channel because I started out doing one thing and I jumped to another thing and I jumped to another thing. And it stalled my subscribers really bad. I guess we could call this Gretchen's YouTube advice. So that channel is pretty old. I've had it for like 5 years now. And now I'm finally up into like the 3,000s. And I've started just ignoring that channel and I've started working on this channel. But then I wanted to really get into the vintage thing. And I knew, don't do it. Don't do it, Gretchen. Stop. Start a new channel. It's your best, way to get going again. And so I created this one. And I thought, I want to keep my cat and paws in it because I have everything. Everything's in cat and paws. My Pinterest, my Instagram, my emails, my Tumblr, my Snapchat, all of that. And so I started this channel up and I just had Cat and Paws Goes Vintage. And then I was talking to Mark one day and I said, that just sounds like it's too much work. Cat and Paws Goes Vintage. Too many syllables. So I said, well, and I was getting new business cards made up. And I went ahead and shortened it to Vintage Cat and Paws. I think it rolls okay. And I think I'm going to stick with it. So that's my YouTube advice. Like, stick to your niche. Don't, or your niche, your niche, your niche. Don't stray away from it because YouTube doesn't like that. In their algorithms, they like you to stick to the same thing all the time. And so my Cat and Paws channel, it's mostly crafts, but I still do my candles over there. I don't care. I mean, I do those videos and I only like get maybe 100 views on them, but it's people like I talk to all the time. So I consider them like my closer YouTube friends, if you could say. Because even though I don't get a lot of views, I know those people that we've like exchanged cards and small gifts and we know wished each other well around the holidays and we just follow each other and I don't know. So there you have. All right. Are you a seller or collector or both? Well, Harry, I collect a lot of stuff. I think like everybody else, I collect stuff. I like Longaberger. It's probably and I like I'm really into candles. I like Yankee Candle. I've been a Yankee Candle since 1990 when they were in the old jars. Now if I had one of those, it'd be like $300 and some. Why didn't I buy the whole shelf when I was in that store that time? I was in the store in Chambersburg, PA, and my friend took me in there and they had the old ones. Oh, I wish I would have bought a bunch. I like Bath and Body Works and that's more modern, but I have some other old stuff. And I like salt and pepper shakers. My grandmother collected hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I did not get any when she passed away, but I just adored looking at her collection. And I like cute stuff. And then I get tired of it and I get rid of it. And then I get more cute stuff. So not really so much in the seller is really new on my part. Yeah, it was a great chat last night. Yeah, I know, Lisa. Yeah, you're mostly journal. And it is. Thumbnails are important. Catch their eye. Thumbnails are important. I use Thumbnail Maker. Now they put their little watermark on the corner of it, but it's free. And you can buy apps, and so you don't have to pay for the watermark. And you can download, like I have vidIQ on my videos, and you can do a thumbnail maker from that as well. They'll help you, and it's free. So, I mean, there's like different ways. I'm just not really tech savvy. And it's not that I don't want to learn, but sometimes just life gets in the way. And I like everything, can't sell anything. Maybe I'm a hoarder. Well, I don't know about that. Maybe you're just enjoy things that you see and you just want to keep them for yourself. Does that make you a hoarder? I don't think so. But because there's a story. There was a story a few years back about a lady who watched QVC and bought everything that she would see. And when they came into her house, she had boxes and boxes of merchandise, QVC merchandise, and the boxes still sealed. So what joy did that bring her? And seeing a bunch of boxes that said made in China on the side. I think she was a hoarder. She wasn't a collector. She just had a problem. And that's been years. I remember that because QVC, the call center's down in Virginia Beach. I lived in Virginia Beach at the time. That's why I remember that story so well. And I just thought, how can you fill up your house with QVC boxes? But it's possible. Oh, your trophy room? What, your QVC boxes, Harry? No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But back to the, am I a collector or seller? Well, I'm trying to break into the seller world because my husband retires next year and we are moving back to my hometown. So we are starting to get the house ready to be built. We bought the land a couple years ago and now we contacted the builder and we were picking out our house plans and all that. And I really just want to say goodbye to my current career and become a junker full time. Why not? Why not, right? I mean, do what I love. And I do love going. I love to go to the auction. But you can only have so many auction boxes. And then you're like, what am I going to do with this stuff? You know, you can't. And then I just have to get rid of it. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Thank you for the encouragement. I look at it this way. I'm fortunate enough that I have the money to buy anything pretty much I want because I work full time and my husband works and we have, we live outside the Philadelphia area. We have decent jobs. And if I fall on my face, even though I invested money into this, I can donate it all to the Goodwill and walk away. And it'll just be like a lesson learned. I look at it many different ways. There's many different avenues I can look at it. And so it won't be like I lost my livelihood doing this because we've set ourselves up pretty good for the future. So no glass antiques are probably 10 different collections. Yeah, I like the glass though. I like the pretties. Oh, here, I subscribed to your channel last night. You subscribed to me. I subscribed back. I just haven't went on there and looked. And I am renting a small space, so I have to be very careful what I get. Not a lot of room. That was us with the apartment before we got the house here. We really downsized. I really got rid of a lot when we moved from Virginia Beach to here. And I actually had 2 blow molds. Oh my gosh, I know. I have buyers. You ever have regret that, why did you get rid of that? And I've had regret ever since the trash man took those away. I had 2 blow molds. We did not have the room. We were stepping over them. Every time I'd get in the closet, I'd have to take them out, dig something out, put them back. And like after the 10th time of doing that, I told my son, I said, we're walking to the dumpster. These are going. I'm tired of walking over them. And they were a ghost with the cat, the black cat, and he's holding a pumpkin, and a scarecrow. And to this day, I would like to contact Waste Management and say, what lot in the dump did you put those in? Because I want to go dig them up and find them. Just breaks my heart. Why? It just was frustration. Hoarder frustration, clutter. Clutter just got the best of me. I'm scrolling by and signing some things. Good, Harry. Yes. Your collection is greening. A word from last night. Greening. Getting bigger, right? Okay. Well, have a nice day at work. I'm on vacation, so I hope you have a great day at work. And I hope everyone, definitely. Every week something's new. Yes. All right. So back to my live sale. Because I'm working my way there. You know what I said? I'm about 3/4 of the way through. I looked at the number and I said, I mixed all the numbers up. So I have these magnetic dress ups still in the plastic shrink wrap. And I believe it's copyright 2003, but there's also another copyright on here of 1999. I think there's a snowman magnetic dress up. There's the back. And it's just fun. I mean, put them on your fridge, let your grandkid play with them. If I can't get rid of them, that's probably what I'll do. Number 5, and it's $3. Number 5, $3 for the magnetic Santa dress up. I really like his socks though. They're really nice. Rubber ducky in his hand. Pretty cool. Pretty neat stuff. All right. So, and the other thing I want to add then too, we do get everything settled next year, I told Mark, I said, I should be able to go out and make daily videos. And I think that would really up my involvement and my views and all that. So, oh, number 30. Number 30. Marie, I'm looking. Oh, the Hershey tin with coasters. This one here, Maria, California Thrifter, with the coasters on it. Let me know. I'll write you down. I know Maria knows how this works because I think you do live sales too, right? I know I've watched you live before. Usually I'm a lurker, not a player. Usually I lurk a lot on lives, and then I get off and I do something. I come back on. If there's still one, I go back on. And just because, you know, the house is busy. And yes, excellent. I'll write you down, Maria, for number 30, the coasters. Oh, hi, little vintage me 64. How are you? How are you doing? They were $5, by the way, Maria. So I know, and I thought about California time. You guys are 3 hours behind us here. So you're just getting up, you're watching, you know, you're eating your breakfast and maybe watching whatever TV and getting ready for your day and everything. But I really wanted to do it when the house is quiet. It's me and Mark, my husband Mark, and my children. Yes, my grown children live here. They both moved out and have moved back in. And then when Samantha came back from school, she brought her boyfriend with her and was pregnant. So now it's Chloe. And then we have 2 dogs and 2 cats. And the 2 dogs are my daughter's and the 2 cats are mine. And it's just a full house here. So I'm always like trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. It's 11 a.m. here. Okay, so it's like 2 o'clock. Oh, I've been on for an hour. It's 2 o'clock. All right, so moving on. Tiki salt and pepper shakers. Do I have any tiki salt and pepper shaker lovers out there? These do have the stoppers on them. They are brown. Ceramic. Not glazed, but not quite a, not quite a biscuit either. They don't have that weird texture to them. And they are marked on the back. And I meant to look these up. I was looking everything up as I was putting my boxes together. It says OM. Darn eyes going bad. OMG, I think. Japan. OMG. And I should know that because I've looked it up before. But this guy still has his whole sticker. This one only has the Japan left on it. Salt and pepper. They are plastic stoppers. And there's something written as well on this one here. But they're in really good solid shape. I've washed these. I think there was pepper in it. And there's the tops. Let me show you those again. So for the tiki salt and pepper shakers, if you're interested, it's number 10, $7. Number 10, $7 for the tiki salt and pepper shakers. So I have this Harry and David's jam jar. I don't know if there's any popularity in these, but what I liked about it and why I did get it is because the lid is kind of on a slant. And when you open it up, no chips or cracks. The spoon is in it. There is a hole there, I think, to string it onto the lid if you wanted to. And it's this plum purple. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but it is a plum purple. There's the inside, nice and clean. Now on the bottom, I believe it's supposed to say 2008, copyright 2008. However, it looks like it was double printed over the date. And it just says made exclusively for Harry and David, Medford, Oregon. So that's why I like it, because it did come. When I see these little jars and I don't see the spoon Well, I know you can buy spoons too. A lot of times I'll just pass by them. But I have, you know, I mean, I have bought some without the spoon, but I just thought it was neat because the spoon was included in the lip, and the lid was, it's upright, but it's still like, it's made to look like, you know, the stem. Anyways, number 29 for the Harry and David jam jar. I believe it's copyright 2008, so it's only 12 years old, and $5. So still in the new range there on that one. But then I have some salt and pepper shakers. Maria, my email address is catandpaws, CATNPAWS 1, catandpaws 1 at gmail.com. I did throw it in the description box below, but again, it's catandpaws, CATNPAWS 1 at gmail.com. And I'm thinking, I don't have my scale right here. I hope that's under a pound. I would hate to do priority on that. But it's pretty heavy. Those are beaded coasters. Let me show you one real quick. There's a set of 4 inside the tin, and they're beaded, and there's the thickness on them. So they're nice and thick. They do not bend. That's some nice beadwork. That would take so much time to do. I just don't bead, and I don't know if they are handmade or if some, well, there's a sticker on the back, but someone I think still had to make them. Excellent. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. So salt and pepper shakers, I call these like bookend salt and pepper shakers. One has a cork, one does not, and this one does have kind of a chip out of it. So they'd be more like, let me show you my collection of salt and pepper shakers that I do not use. They're horses that go together, that make a star. And then one says pepper on the side, right there, pepper. One says salt. Then they come together, so there are no other chips or cracks besides the bottom. They're a brown tan beige color, and it's number 12, $5. Number 12, $5 for that. Hi, Erin. How are you? I was just saying I'm going to do your Halloween next week. I was saying that earlier, but I didn't have a lot of Halloween stuff in here. But I did find some stuff for the Halloween haul. So the weather here is pretty good. It started out chilly. It started out, I wore a coat taking the dogs out this morning, but it warmed up. It's probably like 70, 71 out there today. So not bad. And it's fall's coming. I know you're in Florida, Kevin. Rubbing in my face that you're in Florida. But no, fall is on its way. For sure. It's like it hit me in the face last week when it started getting chilly. I said, I don't know if I'm ready for this. I love September, but I don't know if I'm ready for this cold weather. And then I think it's going to be a really cold winter. You ever get like that feeling? Now I know some people got it really bad last year, and we were spared here in the Philadelphia area as far as like snow goes. We only got a couple inches the whole season, but I don't know. It's starting out cold. Just reading the comments. Okay, everybody's saying hi to each other. That's awesome. Love Halloween. I know. I love Halloween too. And I so want to decorate, but Chloe, my granddaughter, lives with us, and she's going to be 2 next week, and she just gets into it. I mean, everything. I told Mark, I said, I take a step forward on doing something like cleaning or getting something ready, and I take 5 steps back after she's come through and Chloe-fied it for me because I just can't get anything done. I don't know about the cooler weather. I think this weather here, 70, 72 is great. I can open up my window for a couple hours, air the joint out. But that 40-degree stuff, nope, just not my thing. So I have more Homeco. These are a set of 3 Homeco deer. They are number 9. I gotta put my glasses back on. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to get the whatever bifocals. 5606, 5606. Yes, 5606 Homeco on the deer. They are bisque. Here's one. He's kind of like, if he had a telephone, he'd be sitting on the ground talking on the telephone. And this guy, he's standing, and oh, maybe they're she's. Look at those eyebrows and eyelashes. She's sitting. They don't have horns. There's 2, 3. So it is a set of 3. And it's 5606 Homeco, made in Taiwan. Let me fill these for chips and cracks real quick. That one's good. I was filling the pulp on that one. Good morning, Nate. How are you? Good morning. It sounds so weird to say, but I know you're across the world from me. This one here, I don't think there's really chips or cracks on it. Well, no, but it's the bisque is really rough on her paw right there. So just a heads up on that. And I think that's really it. I don't even know if this even, is that paint wear? Maybe it'll paint wear on the paw. I don't know what these look like when they were in the Home Interiors catalog. So I really can't say. But it's number 15 for the deer. Number 15, $3 for a set of 3. $3 for a set of 3 of the Homeco deer. I got a whole bunch of this Homeco, and I actually, oh, Erin, you got number 15, 6:15 in the morning. Thank you, Erin. Thank you. The Homeco deer. They are really cute though. Yeah, but I got a whole big, like, well, you know, I'm a child of the 70s. I collected stuff in the 80s, and Home Interior. I have pictures up on the wall that's Home Interior, but nothing behind me. So, all right, number 15 goes to Erin. Thank you. All right. Piggy bank. I have a pink piggy bank. Do you remember Christmas Around the World? Does anybody out there remember that? There was a magazine you could buy all kinds of just different stuff. Back then they didn't have, like, you know, well, the internet wasn't around. There was no Amazon or eBay or back when people would have those parties. I was just a girl though. I was just a young girl, and my aunts would have them. Yes, the that and my friend Diana had a Home Interior party in the early 90s, and I bought quite a bit from her with that. The sconces, I bought those. And now no one does sconces. I don't even do sconces anymore. Pink piggy bank. I threw it in here. It says made in Japan. Let me get that up right for you. No stopper though. But I think, I don't know if you could like take one if you broke one, but I want to point out, and I did reflect this in the price. There is my fingernail does catch it. There is a crack right there, but it's like a hairline, so it's not all the way through. Like, it is all the way through, but there she is. I'm throwing it up there anyways. Number 22, $5. Number 22, $5 for the pink piggy bank. No stopper with a hairline crack. You did those parties, Lisa? Yeah. I remember my aunts doing them. And then I had a friend, Debbie, that she had one that she always had, like, the catalog sitting on her dining room or her kitchen table. Back then, everybody gathered around the kitchen table. And when you would go to her house, well, it's probably her mom's catalog, but there was always one there, and I'd always pick it up and thumb through it. who knows what kind of germs were on that catalog, because we all like touched it. And he'd be like, grab it and go sit down with it. I just remember that. And Tupperware parties. I was pretty young when Tupperware was pretty popular. So I have these White Owl tea. I'm going to call them tea holders, but they're trinket dishes or whatever. There's a set of 4. They're white through and through. Let me do this. Christmas around the world. I'm toys for my kids. Teddy bears. Oh, nice. Yeah. Again, I never hosted one, but I would. My aunts would do them, and my friend Debbie always had the catalog. So I didn't know you could earn rewards with them. They're all the same. Glazed white. Nothing on the back. There is absolutely no markings. I still have, believe it or not, most of my home interior. It's just in a box down in the basement. I don't know what to do with it. I have the big sconces where you would actually buy a box in your clear glass where you put your votives in. And then it came with those little plastic things at the bottom where you insert it into the candle holder. And I still have some of those in my basement. Not a lot, but just back when I collected it. And then there's a 4th one. So on one of these, let me put my glasses back on. Right here, there is a chip. And it is noticeable. But I couldn't see like just throwing an owl away because it comes in a set of 4. And let me look at the other ones real quick. Those are good for that one there. And there is a little one right there on the tip of the ear. But I just now noticed that. You can't really see it on the front. But on the back you can. So I thought they were cute. They're great. You could even put a tea light in them if you wanted to. But it's number 13. And it's $4. Number 13, $4 for the owl. White owls. Stacking. DOT. Oh, DOTS. Never heard of them. But Stampin' Up. I did Stampin' Up for a year, Lisa. I did. I was a failure at it. But I did it mainly because I wanted to. But the requirements to keep active on it. Not when you have Michael's and Hobby Lobby and Joann's. I gave up. I just left it go after that year. But it was fun. I mean, I never sold anything to anybody, but I just did buy stuff for myself on the Stampin' Up. So I have this shoe planter. It's a little odd looking. Only because I can't figure out if there's supposed to be flowers or if it's supposed to be an owl face. But he's cute. It's a brown shoe. The flowers are dark green. And then there's light green. But see how it looks like an owl? It's really nice and clean on the inside. Nothing marked on the bottom. Oh, let me do measurements. I don't think I did those. So it measures, a little over, just a smidge over 4 inches. And then 3 inches from the top of the shoe. So this is number 27. And it is $5. $27, $5 for the shoe. Is that an owl or a flower face planter? And then I have a large donkey planter as well. And when I was pricing my stuff yesterday and pulling out, getting ready, I noticed he had it on his front paw. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad and beat up there. So it is not marked on the bottom. And whoever painted him was really sloppy on the inside. But it is a blue He looks like that in the front. His ears are down. It was used. I did clean it out, but you can tell they actually used it as a planter, so it has been well loved. And it's with the yellow, the pink. And this is my last donkey I have. And I'll give you a measurement because he's fairly large. He's 7.5 inches long, and he is, we'll go from his ears, 3.5 inches high. If you see right there, that is not a chip. That is just where they did not paint over before they glazed it. So there's absolutely no chip on his ears, just on that paw. So he's number 18 and he's $4. Number 18, $4 for that. And then I have this snowman candle holder, and I like him because he's pink and he's green and he has lots of places to reflect his light. So there's what he looks like with a flameless candle inside. He doesn't have a mark on him. Pull that back out. So it's a very wide opening on the bottom. There's no mark. He's in great shape. I really just like the colors on him. The whites with the pinks and the greens. So he's number 17, and he is heavy, and he's $5. For the snowman candle holder, $5, number 17. He is really cute, Nate. I like him. You don't see snowmen with pink and green. And if you're into scrapbooking at all, this pink is very popular with like Santa. And real quick, I'm just looking at him. And that is not, there is a little line. It's just like where the, you know, they must have been cutting off the excess and their blade hit the rim of the hat. It's not, it's underneath the glaze. So it's not chipped. It's just part of the manufacturing process. All right, so I have a peacock. And this peacock is 8.5, let me start over again. He's 8.5 inches long and he's 6.5 inches high. And normally these peacocks come with a match, but I only have the one. This is what he looks like. He is bisque. So he has that weird, you know, that non-glazed feature. The paint is pretty good. It is an art mark. On the bottom it reads, Made in Japan, art mark original. And the paint on him is pretty decent. There is some paint loss here and there. So I'll do a nice close-up on him. Filling up his feathers. There's not a chip because it goes through the whole way. Again, I think when they were probably cutting the clay, you know, they caught the edge and then they just went ahead and put it through the kiln anyways. So that, because I studied that. So there's not really a chip there. They just didn't fix them before they put them in the oven. And then there's just like minimal, sparingly paint loss. There's what his head looks like. His feet. So for the peacock, art mark, A-R-T-M-A-R-K. It is pretty colors. He is pretty. But I think there's, you know, usually, like I said, a 2. But he's number 24 and he's $10. Number 24, $10 for the peacock. I think though if I still listed him on eBay, I wouldn't have it. I mean, I think eventually he would get sold. So that wraps up my boxes here. However, I have a box of Cat and Paul's second chance items. And I was going to throw out the disclaimer. You know, if you had bought a lot from me, now these would be like the items to buy because shipping is not included on these items. However, they're priced really cheap. But I'm going to throw it out there anyways in case somebody wants something and they want to pay for shipping along with it. I just gotta get my box down here. I separated them. I have some salt and pepper shaker owls. So I just gotta grab, there's 4 of them. You said that up there. I'm working on my table. There's not a lot of room going out that way, so. I put that box down here. Okay. Whoa. Oh my goodness, I caught that. Whew, reflexes. Yikes. Did you guys see that? Almost dropped it now. It wouldn't have mattered. Here's a second chance. So the first set of owls I got, I really need to look a little bit closer. I got these yellow ones. And I get home and he's sitting there getting ready to, go on my shelf to list. And he's all chipped. He's been glued back. His ear has been broke off and put back on. And then he has a chip on top of the ear on top of it. So this one's perfect though. So I have a set of owls and they do have the rubber stoppers. And that one is chipped. So then what do? I get another pair of owls. I get them home and I'm like, yes, bad words came out of my mouth. And this guy has a chip on his ear. This guy's perfect. This one is not. He has a chip right there. Again with the rubber stoppers. These are like a tan. My lighting makes it look a little more yellow in here. These are more tan. And then these are yellow. Bye, Nate. Got her out. Yeah, definitely. It's in the morning. Have a great day, Nate. I wonder if it's Wednesday there now for him or if it's Tuesday. I think it's Wednesday, right? He'd be ahead of us. Aw. Anyways, for my second chance, set of 4. Well, set of 2. 4 total. Salt and pepper owls. Number 43, $3. 43, $3. So you get 1 pair of really good ones, but they're mixed match. And then you get 1 pair of not so good ones. Then I have this bottle. It is a milk bottle. It says Freeman's, Freemans, Best by Test. It's etched. I have done everything in my power to try to clean it. Just done everything. And it's etched and it's never going to come out. And it's always going to look like this. But it may be your thing. You may be like, well, I've been looking for something like that because I want to do this with it. Mark suggested like painting the inside of it with maybe like a milk paint or something. And then it would help cover up some of that etched glass. But I don't have the patience for that. Anyways, he's number 40, the bottle, and $2. Number 40, $2. All right, Lisa, thank you for joining me. I'll let you know if I have any problem with your email. And have a great afternoon. Oh, no, Vintage Me got off too. I'm sorry I missed you saying goodbye. And then my next item is a Fitz and Floyd 1979 white camel. I'm not sure if this is what his intended use is, but he will fit a small candle. I don't know if he'd be used for like a nativity scene. But with him, he has a chip right there. So this is in my second chance sale for $3, and he's number 42. $3, number 42 for the Fitz and Floyd white camel with the chip. Okay, then I have a bowl. it would have come with a platter, or not a platter. It would have came with a pitcher. It would have sat on there, and so it would set with the pitcher on it. So I thought, well, I'll throw it in here. I don't know if anybody might have the pitcher and they broke the bowl. It says Brin's. Let me put my glasses back on. Pittsburgh, PA, made in Japan. So another one I'm filling up here, and there is there's a chip right there. Can't really see it from the outside, but when you run your finger on it, you know it's there. So for the Brin pitcher bowl, number 44, and it's $2. 44, $2. Pretty heavy, definitely over a pound. And then my last second chance items would be the set of 3 milk glass vase. And there's actually nothing wrong with it, but it's, they're just not very popular. And then I have a milk glass candlestick. And it's kind of crummy down in the inside. I did wash it, but I could not. I took a skewer down there with a paper towel and tried to get it out. I just wasn't very successful with it. And then there's this yellow vase. He has a big crack on him. C3519 yellow vase. And you get all 3. Number 41 for $2. Number 41, $2 for all 3. So that's my second chance sale. So I just gathered up like 5 groupings and said, let me see if anybody wants anything like that. Like this stuff here, I'll probably eventually just, if I have a yard sale or something like that, I'll throw it in there, or just take it back to Goodwill if I can't get rid of it. And I have 12 people on here with me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Does anybody want to see some of the items again? I can just kind of throw them up. If you say, hey, hold on, how much does that cost? You can just stop me and we'll just chat along the way while I do it, if you're good with that. And so I'll just kind of, what I have in front of me, put up. That's my second chance bottle right there. Let me put that back here. I know you guys are probably going to hear that hit my table. And make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, Lisa. Did I say you got? I did say bye to Lisa. Yes, I did. Okay. Yep, I did. All right. So I still have the Fire King 1 pint casserole dish in the peach luster with the lid. And the lid says 405 and 10. So it says 405 and 10. We decided that it's good for 1 or 2 people if you're going to put a side dish in it. It's Anchor Hawking, Fire King, and casserole dish. The Santa. No, it did not, Erin. Let me get that. By the way, I don't have my numbers on. I think that's $7 for the Fire King. Yes. All right, so that's Santa number 20. Jumping Jolly. And he's still out of his package too, Erin. So you're in luck. I'm just joking. He was very jingly in the beginning, and I just put him over here on the side. So there's the Jumping Jolly Santa. His spring is in really excellent shape. I can't tell if they used it or not because his pipe cleaner is really not. They're still white. And, his glue is still there. His package, though, on the box shows that he has a red string around it. Let me get that in frame. But if you look on the package here, It's just like a white styrofoam piece. So I don't know if that kind of just fell off, but it's really glued on there tight. When I first pulled it out of the box, I actually thought it was part of the packaging, and I thought, oh no, that's his present. And this is plastic though, the poinsettias and the stems, and then the brass. I gotta assume this is brass, right? It says made in Hong Kong. Where am I? Yeah, made in Hong Kong, right there. The Merry Christmas is pretty good. The front is great. The back, some of the gold did fleck off of the end. But it's all attached. And in the box, you know, there's, let me just set him down. It could be in better shape, but I think if you worked on that and probably take the inside of the box, you could get that to fluff back up again. I don't know why there's marker over this. Oh, it's yours, Erin. Number 20. Yes. It is $6. Just to let you know. $6 on the Jolly Jumping Santa. I'm going to set him right back over here. Oh, and he does come in a bag. So that was in there too with the box. So he is yours. Let me write that down. And you also got the home code number 15. Yay! Thank you, thank you. I have the left-in napkin holder. I'm not sure how you say this, Kanisho Christmas tree. I have the set of 4 of the Homeco. Great. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll look for your email, catandpaws1@gmail.com. Have a wonderful afternoon, Erin. Thank you. So these come in a set of 4, 2 different numbers on the bottom. Oh, that one does have some paint loss on his gift. Right there. So I have those. Still have my dancing Santas. There's dancing elephants with their trunks up. That holds a votive candle. These AIRKO shakers. Again, the holder has not the best. It's like something was spilled on it and they never cleaned it off, so it deteriorated the metal. But if you look online, hardly any of them do come with their metal holders. Maybe that's just the problem they had with them. I don't know. I have my A&P sewing needles in the West Germany glassine bags. I have 2 of those. I think those are $3 each. And they're number 19. They're the last thing I wrote down. My little owl, that's cloth. Probably like a gift card holder. This is not old at all. And it's $2, number 4. Be nice. Well, I don't know. What? Probably like a birthday gift because graduation's in the spring and Christmas is in the winter. But if you could like owls. My peacock. Art mark. Saw the macaw patterns. They're $1 each. And the magnetic dress up. Oh yeah. Why would they put gin advertisement on a sewing kit? Now there's nothing in these, but it just makes you wonder. did women go buy alcohol when they sewed? It was probably a dirty little secret. Jay over at Dollar City Vintage, he was talking about you take a swallow, and it was, I think, about a teacup or something. And I said, yeah, they wore aprons so they could tuck their their flasks and snacks in their apron. Just different. Thought about what can I use those for. I have 4 of them, but they are $3 for all 4 if anybody wants them. And I just showed that one, the piggy bank. I thought this would be cute, maybe to put like rings in. I know I have another one, but it's older than this. I don't know if that's porcelain. I think it is. As a liner. I don't think it's plastic. Some of these you buy now and they put, they're plastic liners that pop right out. But I'm pretty sure that's porcelain. So it has, I call it the ballerina because there's ballerina shoes. And is that like their bar? I don't know. I don't know much about that. But it doesn't make that clicky sound when you shut it. So I got that. I had, you know what? I actually have a piece of amethyst glass. And I looked and looked for it, and I could not find it. I wanted to bring that because I thought it'd be nice to have for Halloween or for fall. And I just don't know where I stuck that at. You guys ever do that? You get something and you stick it away, and then you can't find it when you really want to. It has to, and I thought, where did it? It has to be probably still wrapped up. I have probably 2 or 3 boxes down there that I never took the paper off when I got it, and it's probably still wrapped up. I bet. I wanted to throw that into the cell because I thought that would have been great. I do have the glistening angel bead kit, and that is $10. I think that would do well on eBay too. I think I'll list that on eBay. But the only thing is, I don't know if everything's still in there. It sure looks like it. Because the staples look like they've never been out of the packaging. So there's no way. I don't know, but. And then you find the item when you're not looking for it. Exactly. Like, yeah, if I stopped this camera right now and I went downstairs, I'd trip over it. And then I would have been, well, that stinks because I'm done doing this. Story of my life. Or you know, it's always the last place you look. Am I right? Always, always. I tell you what, though, it's so far been a good week. I got a ton of things to do. I mean, do you ever, when you finally get some time off and you're like, what am I going to do? I want to decorate. That's probably not going to happen. I started my fireplace, and then I wanted to do Erin at the Collection Vintage and Michelle at Comfy Cozy Living. I really wanted to do their fall vignettes they did last week. Right? Yeah. You had to have them up, I think, on the 18th or 19th. And I really, really wanted to do that with them, but I just never got around to it. Takes energy. I have, you have to drag boxes out and look through them and decorate. But I would like to at least get my fireplace done. I did get pumpkins at Walmart, though. I'm doing the Halloween with Erin at the Collection Vintage and Nicole at Nesting Haven. Oh, yay, Sandy. Thank you. Welcome. Just kind of chit-chatting. If you want to see anything, let me know. And I will be more than happy to show you and let you know how much it costs. I'll throw some things up again. So I want to do that. I want to get that video. I think I'll do it next because I actually wore my flamingo pumpkin shirt today. So I figure, well, since I'm in the spirit, I'll go ahead and do that video next, and I'll just record that. And I'm already sitting at the table, right? I'll take all my boxes back down that I have here. I should do the invoices. Yes, I should be timely about that. And then that way I can get it to the post office ASAP. And what else am I going to do? I got to go to the grocery store. We did Chinese food yesterday. We have nothing here to eat. I mean, dramatic. We have nothing here to eat. Yes, we have like the usual cereal, toast, eggs. I could do something like that for dinner. I got to do my bills always, right? Always got to do the bills. And oh, so Sandy's not your name. Your name is Trisha? I'm sorry. Hi, Trisha at Sandy Auto. So you have to let me know. I watched one of your live sales at Sandy Auto because I'm not sure what your name is. The other day, I was watching. Again, I always say I'm a lurker, not a player, because I'll start watching it and then I'll go do something and then I'll get out of it and then I come back in. And if if there's still on, I'll look at it because you're just doing other things too. So a lot of times I'll just stick my headphones in and walk around with the camera or with the phone and watch and, go do other things. Trisha. Hi, Trisha. I'm Gretchen, by the way. Nice to meet you. You had some fun stuff on your live sale too. And you have I saw your preview video, so you have yours coming up here soon. When is your live sale scheduled for? I know I read it a number of times because it came up as like a preview on my video list. What else am I going to do? I got to pay the bills. Oh, I want to do some yard work. With the frost, we finally got some light frost, so things are starting to kind of die off for the season. I want to go out there and pull some weeds. I do that all the time. Also multitasking. Yeah, I think just as women in general, we probably tend to do that. And Wednesday at 4:30. So Trisha's at Sandy Auto, her live sale will be Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. So tomorrow at 4:30. And I don't know about the live sale again. I think I'll probably I wanted to try one. I did my first live last week. I did a thrifting haul and that went great. So I felt confident. I said, let me go ahead and try the live sale. So far, so good. I know a lot of people were having glitches with they would have a black screen come up and then it would flicker, or they would have some issues like that or buffering. I think so far I'm good because no one has said anything like you're buffering or you're glitching or anything like that. So that's good to hear. And so I felt confident about that. Next, I don't know what I want to try. The lifestyle I'll probably try again in the future, but it takes a lot to like pull everything up and price it and write it down and then go live and then have the house quiet, because usually the house is not very quiet. So those opportunities are few and far between, especially at 4:30 in the afternoon. Well, I'm still working at 4:30, but even if I did like 7 o'clock at night, it would just be madness in here. No one would want to tune in because they'd be like, too much noise, too much noise. I'm going away this weekend. I'm going up to my sister's house. I always say up, but it's really over. It's really west. So I'm going over to my sister's house this weekend. So I'm really hoping to catch some places where I can film and record and have some, fun, like shop with me, thrift with me videos. Besides my local Goodwill, I always seem to, I feel pretty comfortable recording there. They don't care, and it's pretty quiet in the evening. So that's where I usually hit as far as like, my recording. So I want to do that this weekend. And I knew there was something else. I was calculating my time out. There's something else I wanted to do too. And I just can't remember. So the store, bills, get this stuff taken care of, invoice, mailed. I do want to do some crafting. Did you guys see my journal? I think most of you saw it. Lisa did buy it. Yeah, she did buy it. But I want to do some crafting for sure. Because these are so fun to make. When you know, I don't know if anybody out there crafts or not, but when you're in the mood, you can just knock out anything, and it takes you no time at all to do it. And this one was really fun. I did it for a Christmas and summer series, so that was fun to do. I like all the little tags. This card set, pretty cool. It comes with all different images on it. So each card, and then I did the 2 and the 5. So, and then just did little tags out of, this was authentic paper. No, it was not authentic. I think it's Simple Stories. And that little card. Put some ribbon on it. So I want to do some crafting. The only thing is, once you start crafting, then before you know it, 3 or 4 hours have went by, and then you're like, where's my whole, it was like 3 hours ago. And oh well. Oh, thank you, Trisha. You can. It's paper and glue. Paper, tape, and glue. That's all it is. And if you don't like it, it's just paper, tape, and glue, and you just start over, or you throw it away, or you modify it, or it's not I was saying before, I was trying not to have to sew because I don't sew. I had not sewn since 5th grade, home economics. And so when I got a sewing machine, I got a really chintzy one, and it broke on me. And I actually had the warranty. So when I went to get the warranty to fix it, well, Walmart sold me the warranty. And I said, here's my claim. And they said I had to take it to the manufacturer. And I said, well, forget all that. And so I just got a new sewing machine. And this time I got something that's really good. And it's not so bad to sew now. I really enjoy it. It gets through the paper, the thick cardstock and that. So if you're going to do any of the sewing, I suggest and I know seamstress out there saying, yes, invest in a good sewing machine if you're really going to take up sewing. But it's fun though doing, and it gives you a reason to go to the craft store and spend money, at least for me. I'll show you a couple items, and I guess I'll give it a quits here because it's 2 hours. I do not have the stamina to go like some of the others go. I know they go for hours at a time, and that's it's just like I didn't bring that many items. But I do have the Tiki salt and pepper shakers and these owls. I really like these. I think they could be used for, even if you use them for a salt dip, or if you prop them up on maybe like a plate. What do they call those? Plate holders or whatever. You know how you can get the low ones, you put a picture in and it props it up. You could probably do that. Or tea bags, or spoon rest. There's a set of 4. I like the way they. Oh, bye. I'm going to head out now, Gretchen. Oh, thank you, Kim. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great afternoon. And, I just think they're fun. I think that's everything. Now, I'm looking around. I think I showed everything. So, all right. Well, thank you everyone for joining my first live sale, pop-up live sale. This was a hoot. I started out really nervous. I feel much better now. It's always good too, I think, just even if you're just going to jump on here and just try it out, it's worth it, because then it helps you shake some of those jitters, and you feel just better afterwards that you did it. And the thing is, with YouTube, if you don't like your video, you can always delete it. So it's no biggie. There's no rule saying you have to keep it forever and ever. Yes, thank you, Trisha. I'm excited. I did sell my journal, and that was the one thing I was kind of sweating on that because I thought, well, you know, is anybody going to be interested in it? So, yay, yay. And that's a couple other things. But I do hope everyone has a great afternoon. And thank you again for joining me. And I know I'll see you again real soon because I think in the future I might just jump on and do like a thrifting haul or something like I did last week. And those were fun. No pressure, you know. But anyways, take care. Tina B. Oh, Tina B. The peacock was, let me find it. Number 24, and let me find the tag. It was the last thing too. The peacock's number 24, and it was $10. I'll show you again real quick because I just want to point out a couple things. If you're like on the fence about getting it. So it does measure 8.5 inches long and 6.5 inches high, and I went from the longest to the highest. There is some paint wear on certain parts of it, not bad. Like there you can see just very, very like speckled paint spots missing. And I did run my finger, like maybe up, like there you can see it, or there. And then I ran my fingers along the feathers, and I get to this part right here. But if you look at it, it's the same color as the rest of it. So either that's where they did not clean it up after they cut from the, as they were cutting the clay to design it, to put it in the oven, or it has to be that, because I stared at this thing probably 10 minutes yesterday. It's the exact same color. It's not like it was repaired with a marker. Not at all. So I'm going to claim that as a manufacturer's defect. It's just like, why didn't they fix it though? Why? Why be lazy about it? Just fix it up. I mean, they just could have like shaped it a little bit better. Yeah, and if she is interested, my email is below. She can always shoot me an email. But again, it's number 24. Well, it was $10. $10 is what I was asking. I think a lot of times they come in a set of two and they mirror each other, so you can put them on the console. But a peacock does not need a friend. It can hang by itself. But I just noticed that when I was looking him up. He's really cool. He catches my eye immediately. Actually, I wasn't even going to put him in the cell. But then I was looking through another box, and I kept seeing this green thing out the corner of my eye. I'm like, what? And it was the peacock, so I threw him in there. All right. Well, take it easy, everyone. And I hope you have a great afternoon. I'm going to have to undo my camera because it's hiding behind the tripod and I can't reach the end button. I don't think I can. Let me try. All right. Any last words, anybody? I hope you have a great afternoon. Thank you. He is beautiful, for sure. He's a biscuit, though. He's not glazed. So he has that biscuity texture to him. Bye, Trisha. Take care. I'm going to try to end this. Let me see if I can get my finger in there. No, I'm going to have to pop the camera. Hold on. I'll pop this out. There we go. All right. Bye, everyone.